Mute bride, kind Hoa saves lost children, was mistaken for a human trafficker, facing accusations from the child's family. Hoa's speechless. She never dreamed of her kind salvation. How could Hoa's cause so much trouble for herself? Family members of the children do not know the truth. He didn't listen to Hoa's explanation at all. Just drag Hoa to the police station. Skinny Hoa can't escape men at all. And that's what he did. Hoa's was towed away, all the way to the police station, by men. Hoa's clinging to the door frame and refused entry. It quickly attracted the attention of the police. The police ran to the door. Want to know what it is? What's up? I didn't know until the police came in. The woman turned out to be Hoa, who had met him once. So the police asked the two not to argue first. Sit down and speak slowly. The first police officer asked the man, go across the body roughly. Describe again. What men say. Hoa's vehemently denied. The police suspected there was a misunderstanding. Take out pen and paper. Let Hoa's write down what she wants to say. After giving Hoa's pen and paper, police think very necessary, in the form of Hoa's husband's friend. So he went out and called Hungs. Hungs on the other end of the line said that his wife was definitely not that kind of person. He is on his way. After hanging up the phone, police return home. Hoa's now. What happened? Write briefly on paper. Thank God she can write some words. Otherwise, someone else will pour dirty water on her. She cannot deny, just as Hoa's was justifying this issue. Her husband is Hungs, come here by motorbike, as well as a policeman. Due to professional sensitivity, he can see problems at a glance. To clarify this, he asked the police to ask, what the hell is wrong with the kid? After all, except Hoa's, the only person who knows the whole truth. Just that kid, just a shy girl, caused too much trouble by adults. Scared enough to say, to restore the purity of Hoa's. The police could only slowly persuade the girl to speak. Finally, with the patience of the police, the little girl finally told the whole story. Now her parents know they misunderstood Hoa. Can only continue to apologize. Hoa's kind. Hoa's just wants to prove her innocence. Apology to men. And he shook hands without thinking. After everything was explained clearly, Hungs drove the motorbike home. At this time, mother-in-law Hoa's sleep comfortably at home. Trang turned back when she saw her son at this moment. Paige feels something strange. First of all, it's not time for the son to get off work yet. Monday Hoa's really came back here. So Trang hurriedly asked about the incident. What is going on? Then, Hung said Hoa accidentally saved the girl, then misunderstood. Hungs told his mother everything. Then he said he hadn't left work yet. Hungs just asked for leave. Hungs must return to work soon. Before leaving, Hungs has told his mother many times, tell mom not to tell Hoa's to go to work anymore. It's hot outside. Susceptible to heat stroke. The woman promised, but Trang's heart began to think differently. After confirming that his son had gone away, Trang's immediately returned home and scolded Hoa's. Trang's opened her mouth and said, Hoa's can't have children on her own. Trang's just wants to bring someone else's child home. Isn't staying at home embarrassing enough? It even went to the police station. Now the whole province knows. Trang's has a stupid daughter-in-law who cannot have children. But this is in the future. How could Trang's raise her head? Trang's got angrier the more she talked. Directly threatened to kick Hoa's out. At first Hoa's thought Trang's was just talking. Hoa's didn't expect that. Trang's actually taken Hoa's clothes out. Throw at Hoa's. And not only that, Trang's also dragged Hoa's out of the door. Such an unreasonable mother-in-law is rare in the world. Perhaps Trang's purpose has always been one, that is to kick Hoa's out of this house. Hoa's has a gentle personality. Hoa did not dare to resist her mother-in-law at all. Hoa can only leave the house at this time. If you put it another way, about a cranky daughter-in-law, I don't know who will kick who out. Watching mother-in-law Hoa close the door, Hoa's no. It's time for Hoa to end this life. The only thing she doesn't want to leave is this family. But Hung treated her very well. But her mother-in-law hates herself too much. There is no reason for her to stay, so she carried her luggage. Leaving this place made her sad. The more she thought about it, she became more and more miserable, sitting on the side of the road crying. She does not cry over her grievances. But then, Hoa can't be with the person she loves, Hung, anymore. Live thinking about this. She felt that the rest of her life, unmotivated. although she had thought about it too, but the thought of her mother still lives on. She gave up that stupid idea again. After a sad time, she stood up strong again. Now homeless Hoa has only one place to go. That is to return to the mother's house. After seeing Mom, Hoa ran straight into her mother's arms. All the grievances in her heart at this moment turn into tears. Spiritual connection between mother and daughter. Tell Mom without asking. Hoa must have been treated unfairly at her husband's house. Mother petted it like she did when she was a baby. The daughter's face to ease Hoa's sadness. Seeing Mother Hoa like this, Hoa's no. Finally, she has someone to talk to, so she hugged her mother again and started crying. No matter how old you are, anyone who has a mother has someone to lean on. Mother took Hoa home. Mom told Hoa not to be sad. Just turn back. This will always be her home. To welcome the daughter back. Even though it's late, Mom still makes chicken for Hoa. Hoa is crying while eating, if not for necessity. She didn't want to come back here this way either.